Has it ever happened to you that you exercise to feel better, but end up in more pain than when you started? If you're over 40, this is not uncommon, and today we're going to talk about an uncomfortable truth. There are exercises that promise health but silently destroy your knees and spine. And we're not talking about accidental injuries. We're talking about poorly adapted routines, exercises you may have done in your 20s, but that now can turn into a trap for your joints. Stay until the end, because we're not only going to tell you what to avoid, we'll also give you safer alternatives to stay strong without hurting yourself. Let's start with a clear warning: after 40, the body changes. Your cartilage doesn't regenerate the same way. Muscle mass starts to decline and your spinal discs become more fragile. That's why continuing high-impact routines or doing poorly executed movements can accelerate wear and tear, cause chronic pain, and even lead to irreversible injuries. First dangerous exercise: deep squats with excessive weight. Yes, squats are great for strengthening glutes and legs. But when you go below 90 degrees of knee flexion, especially with a heavy barbell on your shoulders, you're placing brutal pressure on the joint. The cartilage protecting your femur and tibia may start to wear down, and if it's already damaged, it'll get worse. Safer alternative: squats down to knee level, with no weight or using resistance bands. Proper form and control are far more important than depth. Second destructive exercise: behind the neck barbell military press. This exercise, lifting a barbell from behind the neck upward, is a nightmare for the cervical spine. It forces your shoulders and neck into an unnatural position, stresses the discs, and can compress nerves. The result? Pain, chronic tension, and in extreme cases, herniated discs. Smarter alternative: seated front dumbbell press with back support. Less risk, more control. Third, long-distance running on hard surfaces. It may sound like a classic healthy habit, but after 40, your knees and ankles no longer have the same shock absorption. Running on concrete for 40 minutes every day creates constant micro-trauma that wears down cartilage, especially if your footwear is wrong or your technique is poor. Love running? Great. But do it on grass, dirt, or a cushioned treadmill. Or better yet, alternate with power walking, cycling, or swimming. Fourth common mistake: traditional crunches done incorrectly. This movement repeatedly flexes the lumbar spine and can place excessive pressure on the discs. If you feel a sharp pain when getting up from the floor, you're probably irritating that area. And worse, many people do them quickly and without control, increasing the risk. Safer alternative: planks, Swiss ball core exercises, or isometric moves. They strengthen the abs without straining your back. Fifth harmful exercise: barbell bent over rows from the floor. When done incorrectly, without the right angle and with a rounded back, this exercise becomes a direct enemy of your lower back. Many herniated discs start like this, with repeated bad posture. Better option: cable rows or incline bench dumbbell rows, always focusing on alignment and core activation. But the issue isn't just the exercise, it's also the mindset. Many people still believe, no pain, no gain. That attitude from your 20s doesn't work at 45 or 50. At this age, the focus should be on efficiency, control, and injury prevention. Sixth problematic move: stepping on high platforms while holding weight. It may seem like a functional exercise, but doing it repeatedly with dumbbells in hand or a bar on your back places vertical pressure directly on your knees and lower back. And if your technique falters from fatigue, the damage adds up. A better alternative: use low steps without added weight, or resistance bands. Most importantly, strengthen your glutes and quads first before loading them. Seventh risky movement: deep lunges with poor alignment. This exercise, stepping forward into a lunge with the back knee dropping down, can compromise knee stability if you don't have good muscle control. Many people let the knee go past the toes, or lose balance, putting unnecessary stress on ligaments. Safer alternative: assisted lunges while holding onto a wall or bar, or stationary lunges with no forward movement. Eighth common mistake: unsupervised barbell deadlifts. While it's a fantastic full-body strength move, a poorly executed deadlift is a recipe for disaster. Without proper technique, you can damage your lower spine and cause pinched nerves. And the heavier the weight, the worse it gets. Want to work legs and back? Try dumbbell deadlifts with light weight and maximum focus on form. Or even straight leg deadlifts to engage hamstrings without overloading. Ninth dangerous exercise, abdominal rotations on torso twist machines. Yes, those gym machines where you sit and twist your torso from side to side, supposedly to work the waist. The problem is, they were designed for young people with perfectly healthy spinal discs. When you rotate your torso under load, especially if your discs are already worn, you create a shearing force on your lumbar vertebrae. This type of strain is one of the most common causes behind herniated discs and chronic back pain. The solution? Don't train your obliques with harsh twists. Use exercises like side planks instead, which activate your core without putting your spine at risk. And the 10th, the classic and ever-present impact jumps, like burpees or box jumps. Don't get us wrong, cardiovascular exercise is necessary. But if you're doing burpees, box jumps or jumping jacks without proper preparation, with excess weight, without shock-absorbing shoes, or with poor technique, you're slamming your knees and spine with every repetition. Repetitive impact is one of the main causes of cartilage wear and inflammation in the lower back. So what can you do instead? Choose low-impact alternatives, fast walking on an incline, slow stair climbing, elliptical, or even swimming. And if you love burpees, try the no-jump version. Yes, it still burns fat, and doesn't destroy your joints. Now that you know the 10 most harmful exercises, it's time to rethink your routine. Here's a clear, no-nonsense guide to exercising safely after 40. Listen to your body, not your ego. Don't compare yourself to who you were 20 years ago. Today, being smart means avoiding injury, not lifting heavier. Pain doesn't always mean progress. Warm up before every session. A common mistake is starting cold. Spend 5 to 10 minutes doing joint mobility, dynamic stretching, and muscle activation before lifting or high-intensity movements. Prioritize core strengthening. A strong core stabilizes your spine and prevents injury. Do planks, bird dogs, Swiss ball exercises, and isometric holds. Use resistance bands and body weight. You don't need a gym to stay strong. Bands let you work muscles in a controlled, impact-free way, perfect for knees and spine. Give your body rest. After 40, recovery is essential. Alternate intense workout days with stretching, light walks, or mobility work. Rest is also part of progress. Consult a physical therapist or specialized trainer. Don't wait until you're injured. A professional can correct your posture, check your technique, and tailor your routine to help, not harm, your body. Don't ignore pain. Persistent pain in knees, back, or hips is not normal. It's a message, and the sooner you address it, the easier it is to fix. Improve your everyday posture. Working out 1 hour a day won't help if you spend the rest slouched over. Pay attention to how you walk, work, and sleep. Exercise should go hand in hand with good ergonomics. Stretch mindfully. Stretching after training is just as important as training itself. It reduces muscle tension, improves flexibility, and prevents injuries. Make movement a way of life. It's not just about the gym. Walk more, take the stairs, stand up every hour if you sit at work. The body is made to move, and what you don't use, you lose. And here's a powerful truth I want you to remember: your knees and your back can improve. It doesn't matter if you already have pain or wear and tear. With the right strategies, you can regain strength, mobility, and quality of life. You are not doomed to decline. Exercise isn't punishment. It's medicine. But like any medicine, it needs the right dose, for the right person, at the right time. So before you go back to that routine you saw online, ask yourself, is this helping me, or silently destroying me bit by bit? Today you can make different choices. Shift your focus. Take better care of yourself. And achieve the real goal, not just being thinner or stronger, but living longer and better. Thank you for staying with us until the end. If you know someone still doing these exercises without knowing the harm, a friend, your partner, your child, share this video. It might be the beginning of a healthier, pain-free life. See you in the next episode. Your body, your knees, and your back will thank you.